MotorWeek is made possible by Auto Value and Bumper to Bumper and TireRack.com.
Hi guys, I'm here with Kent Levine of Highline Warren, and we're going to talk about filtration. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you. So I see you brought a lot with us today. Let's talk about oil filters. Is there anything about oil filters that makes them better or worse than others? Maybe components?
Absolutely. Well, today you have a extended oil change recommended by the OE. So the filters have to keep up with that technology. You have oil doing its job, but then the filter has to keep the dirt out of your engine, has to keep it flowing, and there's media inside the filter that captures that dirt. And that media will keep the engine flowing and return clean oil into your engine.
That's great. Now, is there different types of media inside there? Maybe I see you brought a couple different versions here. Are they synthetic, non-synthetic, things like this?
Absolutely. What we like to do is a good, better, best, and we like to call it a premium. There's a mid-grade, there's a synthetic. So what happens is each filter, like we have a Parts Master filter here, adheres to a certain standard. And this will match OE, and then you can go above that standard to a synthetic media, which this happens to be a synthetic blend, which captures more dirt in the end and lasts longer.
Oh, that's fantastic. So if someone is looking to do one of these installs themselves, do their oil change in the garage, are there any install tips or application tips for the installation?
Absolutely. The first thing you have to be aware of is when you take your oil filter off, you want to then clean the housing. Really do a good job of cleaning that, the metal debris, all the dirt that's on that housing, because what could happen is when you screw the new filter back on, if there's dirt there, that could leave pit marks in here, and that can cause a leak. Next thing we like to do is just tell the DIYer or the technician to lube the gasket. The next thing we like to tell people is, a lot of folks will have their way of spinning it on and spinning on too tight. That can actually flatten out the gasket. There's also spinning it on too loose. As a rule of thumb, you go to gasket contact and then go 3/4 of that one turn, and that does the job.
Yeah, so you just snug it up, don't go too tight.
Absolutely.
So if someone's doing it at home, are they worried about brand-specific filters, or should they be able to trust the aftermarket?
Absolutely. If you go into your aftermarket shop locally or your local lube shop where you live, they have a filter that adheres to what is called USCR standards. And these standards have a minimum rating of 95% efficiency at 30 microns. What the aftermarket likes to do, and this is done through tests at the factories, is go above that standard. So you can absolutely trust that the aftermarket filter is at or above the OE standard. That's
really great to hear. Well, I appreciate you coming out. I learned a lot.
Thank you.
Guys, I hope you learned just as much as I did. If you have any questions or comments, hit us up right here at MotorWeek.
The MotorWeek app, which includes our latest reviews and feature stories, is now available for mobile devices.